I hope this will works, but it works. Yay. But okay. So welcome everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day. Now I just wanted to check something because I need some music here. But I think I will have something in my stream before we go on here. Give me a sec. I had something in my... Do I have it in my pen and paper stuff? Do I? Poker. It must be somewhere near here, or do I? No, that's for the battle. That is something else. That's the sprites. That's the thumbnails. Don't I have it anymore? That's the problem if you don't have anything and you're searching stuff. I don't think I have it anymore. Well, yeah, don't have it, but thought I have a folder for streaming music, but I don't have it anymore, so yeah. We get there someday. If I don't say, hey, I'm up, let's just paint some miniatures. Hope you have a wonderful holidays. I will say holidays, not the Christian thing, because I don't believe it. Because yeah, it's not my kind. What do we do now? Because I have here my, mostly right now, my Infinity things I wanted to play. So I have here my Combat Army starter pack, which is mostly done. Mostly. Because only the bases need some paint, so I will start with them and need some off-white, need the grays to dry brush. I need the other gray. Where is it? There. And this. So I will have them. And let's start with this. So first of all, you guys. Hope you had a lovely Christmas Eve. Fuck, damn it. I just said it. Some holiday. And just here the next couple of days because work, don't have some spare time or some vacation in the next couple of days, so I just need to work until mostly New Year. And I thought to myself, okay, well, then I just want to paint more. And also thanks for Kako, who just followed a few days back. So first of all, this dry brushing will be next things for this three. So let's keep going the painting. I think I will put them here, so I have them more focused. Yeah. It's the end of this year mostly. I don't know if I will continue to stream like this, but I think I will. Mostly just the painting for these, because the next one's already in the making, and there was really not very hard for me to paint them. Jeez. Because of a few things. Because mostly I just primed them black, as you can see, and then just got dry brushed with 3 grays over them, which make them really easy to paint after this, because then I can just start to make all the details like the horns, the inner layers of the armor, the red in them, and also the blue on the maybe you can focus here. You'll see it, the bluish effects on the HMG. If you want to focus, man. No? You don't want to focus? No, not today. And then I just started with the details, like the reds and stuff. And also I wanted to make the the umbras a little bit off, because they're very red, and I thought to myself, what if I do a yellow or orange face to them, so you have to focus on them. Like for the Fractor and the Macreep, they have the white, and the unit drones have this yellow-ish faces, and some parts which are yellow, like the eyes. I don't think you can see it very clearly, but you see maybe here the shadow a little bit of the stuff, so yeah. And I played with them, and that was really interesting, because I didn't know, or what, and you can't say that. It was interesting because of 2 things which happened on this day, because mostly, first of all, my the Infinity wiki didn't work, and it was a demo game, so we just started, and I said, hey, here, look, I wanted to play something, if it's totally fine for you, and the other player said, yeah, sure, why not? And it was fun, mostly because I had the miniature, or not the miniature, I had the rule book printed out, so we just couldn't get every information out of the book if we needed. But I forget one goddamn thing about the union of the droids, and it was, goddammit, they have docked. So they just stand there having an extra wound and just say, lol, I'm alive, you can't kill me. And I forget about that. So yeah, now I'm mostly just dry brushing the bases for them to be finished, because I don't want to make anything more on them right now. I think they're just the way they are really good and and looks good. So I just don't want to do things with them. And now off to everything else. I just want to make sure it's just a little dry brush all over it with the Fenrisian grey. It's more like a bluish grey, some parts of it. And I want to make it more like it. The dust also is on the clothes of this Umbra, and also it will be on the stuff here from them. Okay. So what do I need now is one of my finer brushes and my off-white to make the things right. So there's one little spot, yeah, and there's a air bubble. Great. So I just want. Can you just nope. Okay, that's what I wanted. I really like the off-white from Vallejo, from Watercolor series. I painted with this also all the white parts of the Fracta and my creep, and I really like it because it's not something, because it's and white you can use out of the bottle, and it doesn't like, or mostly you could say it's a very more base color than anything else. I don't need to be right now very fine with it, just some clarifications for the game that you can see where they look at. Okay, so this needs to dry, and then these three are already painted. But I just made them off stuff off stream, so yeah. Hope that's okay for you guys. I just wanted to make something sure, but I forgot about that. Okay, these three needs to dry. These three needs to dry. So I will start, I think, with the Titanics, because mostly they are the ones now who are mostly painted, and I can show you some techniques. Or techniques not, but if you have already painted a miniature. But I will show you maybe something you didn't know. And yeah, it's gonna be that I will paint this guy, the gray areas now, white, because I don't know why, but mostly they thought it's a good idea to paint mostly of the heads and something from these guys to be white, and I will do that also. So let's start with it. And I need to make myself a little bit more focused now, not to paint in the excesses and the deep parts of this miniature. So slowly doing some painting stuff like here, here, and yes. Need a little bit more water, I guess. Yeah, that looks better. So this will be the most part where I am very need to focus, or I need to focus because I don't want to mess up the head, which a little bit I already did, but that's not a real problem, I think. So I wanted to make these a little bit higher. Yeah, okay. So this is already done. I don't know what to do with these thingies, because and the original with the cloak, because on the original design from Cove's Belly they are also white with a cross on it, because knights the but I don't think I want to do that with them, and I don't know which color I want to make them. I could go with the white, of course, sure. This can work if you want. But yeah, I don't think I want to do that with them right now. Maybe I have inspiration in a couple days, and then I say yeah, sure, it will be white. Why not? But first and foremost, I want to paint all the white parts white. I need a little bit more water, I think. Could use the thinner medium, but I'm not entirely sure this is a good idea right now. But I think I would do that. Yeah, I think I would need to flow a little bit more with the thinner medium. So where is it? Yeah, that sounds better, or this looks better now. So let's get this underway. Yeah, this looks better. This looks really good. This is better now. So yeah, I don't know what to say about what to tell you guys, some stories or anything else, because not that something really happened in the last couple of weeks where I didn't stream anything, except some private stuff, of course, but that's nothing that you would need to hear. So I just get to painting, and maybe some stuff what will happen next on this channel, you could say. Yeah, on this channel. What will happen here is mostly I won't do anything more than the stuff you will see here, like okay, you will see some painting in the next couple of days. Again, I want to make sure that I have a schedule, and I will just say okay, I need to make more streams, or I just want to make some more stuff, so maybe I will stream every 2 weeks ish, I guess, something like this. That you have yourself something like, oh yeah, sure, come, let's hang out with this fella, and then I will need some more preparation for that because of a little few things like music and stuff. Especially, like I said, I just started now with the English because English. Is now my work in progress, you could say. I don't know what to say about that. What to do. Yeah, I need to go over this and the back more or one more time because of this. Okay, so now the front will be a little bit shitty. So let's start with here. This. Go here. Go here. I think I could go over them, over the little dots in the front neck armor, but nah, not yet. Not yet. I need to stand there with them to be clearly seen out for just now, because I wanted to make a glow effect on them, like on them and on the sensors. No, that's not the visors. The visors from the helmet. That was the one I wanted to need it to say. And here. Okay. So we have them, this, and this. And now next to the last one. So yeah, this will happen in the next couple of weeks, and also what I wanted to do is more like to go back into making videos. So I will just that's why I need some good old music to have it already here, and then I just, like I said, need some music, some stuff to already then get back into video editing. Or what would I say? Not video editing, but also video making and such. I mean, at the beginning of this ride, I was, forget about that. I was about 18, 80-ish, 18, must be 18 or something. So I started with YouTube, or about when the Nerdpole just started, our TTRPG forum way back in the days. And I started to make some videos about about TTRPGs, about what I collected, what I think about some books, what I don't think about anything else, and some reviews to some work. And yeah, it's interesting. It's nice to see that this is now private mostly for most of you, but it's 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 nice to see where you started and to look up and say, ooh, this is a little bit of cringe now. But it's nice so to see where it's going, where it's keep going, and where I maybe will be in the next few weeks, months, whatever. Because I just want to make sure I will start about in February, I guess, because I wanted to make sure that I have something if something happens, like art blockade or something, or I forget about anything. So I just wanted to make sure I say, okay, will do that, but under my circumstances, and it keeps me going. So yeah, that was the one great thing. Now off to another, because I need to make also the chest armor white, and this will be really difficult, so I will not going to do that now. What I will do now, because I have done the white now on them, I will just go to make this guys again, because they will be mostly done if I am. So first of all, clean the brush. I don't want any white on him now. And now we're going to paint everything in wash for the bases. Hey. And I think I need to get another pot of non-oil, because of course these abominations out of things, out of construction idea, are so damn stupid. I don't know who thought about it. It is a good idea to say, yo, you know what is a good idea to make a pot bottle open and make it that big so you can say, oh, sure, why it won't fall down, and then half of the paint bottle is going to get drowned the table or something like this. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. So these guys. I'm going to get the wash now dry. And I think I want to start with the Do I want to start with them? Jesus. Now the lights comes in. Okay, I need to recharge my thingy, my smartphone now. So I will be back in a few seconds, but I need to, like I said, recharge my smartphone, and it's not on the PC, so yeah, give me a sec. So I am back. I need to make a pause scene maybe. Or what I could do is to say, yo, child, I need the goddamn pause screen. Can you make me some? So I mean with Charles, one of my better friends here, Plastic Ruffle. God fucking damn it. Why did I start with them? But that's okay. To get where I want to be. But 2 layers are better than nothing. Jesus, sorry for that. So let's get started with these fine details. It's so great. As you can see. Okay, freaking damn it. Where do I want to do that? Okay, so like these. the higher part of the armor, something like these, and then something like these, and something like these, and then you will go back here and go back here and go back here, and just to make sure of it, here, and that little part here will also be white. Heidelberg thought it will really look shittier. But yeah. So this way looks out, this way looks out. And also these parts here is a little bit to see. Also these and these and these. Looks good. I think if you want to focus, please. Not really though, right? You don't want to, you little camera. Oh no. As you can see, really good. White. Little bit of white in the helmet, but that will work, I guess. Later. I think I would go now over the things which aren't really white because of layers and stuff, so I will go over them again first and then start maybe one of the next colors. Because white is a little bit shitty sometimes to paint on miniatures. Because if you don't prime them white, you will have a big problem with it. Even if you just prime them, wash them, like I did here, because these guys are primed white with a off white, or you can say, yeah, it's white, yeah, Korok's white from Citadel. It's white. It's a bit difficult to say because if you want to have a creamy like this white, it needs some time. It really needs just some time. I mean, I'm not like the pros, which are like, yeah, use this and this and do that. I just want to say, and that I think most of the, if you're just a regular hobbyist like myself and you're not really into painting and stuff and just want to say, okay, I will need some stuff for this, is I will say, just for you, or if you just get started into miniature painting, white is a color really you need to get. Especially white, yellow, orange, and maybe sometimes red. Red can be really hard to make, or not to make, but really to get a really good red, because these colors on the panel, or on the how would you say that, color circle are very close to each other. So if you get one and you highlight them mostly in these colors, yellow, red, orange, and it mostly that's the problem. If you have red, you will need the highlights with orange, and maybe it looks a little bit orange, too much orange, or you have something like, okay, I wanted to make something orange, and then you go into yellow because of the highlight, to highlight all of things, and then it looks a little bit too much yellow, and yeah, that's a little bit problem, or that's a problem with red, I would say, and the reddish colors. But I now paint miniatures for, I don't know how long I would say, with a little bit of break, and just I just wanted to make a pretty in quotes army. I would say I painted for now, like I was 14, 15, 16-ish, so maybe with breaks about now 10 years-ish. And I'm not really good at it, as you can see. I just use all the techniques I just gathered around all my years now. I started to make something. I never was at a class or something for miniature painting, which I would consider to make someday, or to get one if isn't the pandemic, or if wouldn't be the pandemic right now. No, because I would just want to get more out of my miniatures sometimes, especially for the skirmish ones, like here for Infinity, to get more out of the miniatures, like I said, and look a little bit better, because as you don't have so many miniatures on the table for like, or as a big use of it, because I play for like Warhammer 40k, so you want them to look pretty. So yeah, you need to focus more on other things, like more highlights, more use of shadows, more something like this. Because, like I said, if you want to paint maybe 10 boys for the orcs, or God knows, I don't know, something like, okay, I have this regiment of Imperial Army, and you're just sitting there, okay, these guys are about 30 miniatures I need to paint now. Concert noises. I'm in danger. I need to sleep. I thought about it now because yesterday I just played some EDH game with some friends over at Adult Dragon Skyplanters, which are really good guys and girl and people, you could say. So if you want to have some Magic the Gathering Commander play group. Go check them out. I really like them. They're really cool guys. And peps, of course, people. So yeah. And it was fun to play with them because it was my first time. I just saw with them and I thought yeah, they just needed one for one little game, and I was like, yeah, sure. Time is a little bit shitty, but hey, whatever. And yeah, it was fun, like I said. Just hang out, slinging spells, and had a great time with them. Okay, so I think mostly now the white is good on them. I just need to make something. Well, I just wanted to say, yeah, okay, you don't need to overthink it, but that just only is my arm who screech here a little bit for my microphone. Hmm. 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 I mean, I get over the blue armor, so yeah. This can happen. This will happen someday. And like our dear friend Bob Ross said, not a mistake, just a little happy accident. Because you can watch. Because the good thing about white is, yeah, you can probably and really good paint over it, and it doesn't make anything less satisfied. So yeah. I could highlight it even more. I have a brighter white here, so I could edge highlight some things, but I'm not the guy for that, or I don't really like it because white is the spiciest, the creamiest color I like to highlight. So yeah, I won't do that now. God freaking damn it! Now comes the sun out. Jesus. It's blinding me, people. It's blinding me. As you can see here a little bit. So I will just make something that it don't ruin the stream. Give me a sec. Jesus fucking Christ. I really like this one, but nope, not today. Måsten geht hier dann auf. I really like the setup now, I need to say. So, yeah. It's not... a little bit more could be, but nah, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. So, yeah. What I wanted to do now, because now the white is mostly done for them. What I could do is because I don't know, I work on most parts of the day. I could work with them now, with the drones. But I don't want to think that, because on Monday I will have a little chat with our Peps from our TTRPG Discord. So yeah, I don't think I want to do that, so I will just gonna paint more, and I think I will start now with the gray cloth from them, so just to highlight it a little bit. And also some parts of the armor are also gray, like here, these parts on the leg. Need to get a little bit of highlight. You need a highlight, and you get a highlight, and you get a highlight. There's nothing special to paint for me now. I just really think it's, yeah, it helps someone to get focused again someday, or not focused, or something like, yeah, I had a rough week, so I would just paint half an hour or so miniatures, or just really paint, make art, do art. It helps to focus my brain, to get back out of the, sometimes out of the misery my brain's making me myself out of this. Whoa, whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That is not what I wanted, but okay. So, here a little bit, here a little bit, there. And what I really don't know right now is what to do with my couple of holidays now, because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to my family, because nope, not going to happen, because I mostly drive 4-ish hours to my family, and then I drive back because I don't have some holiday, some, like I said, some stuff. So I really don't know what to do over the next few days, or this and tomorrow on Saturday, because if you want to hang out with some friends, they're like, yeah, sure, why not? It's the weekend, what now? But with a holiday on it, it's a big problem. Oh, I forget to paint that. Okay, then I need to repaint this and some other parts here and here to make it a little bit more. because most of the time we would say, yeah, sure, why not, come over, or yeah, sure, we can hang out, come here, or something like this, or we go out and stuff, and then you're like, yeah, sure, but on holidays, it's a bit frustrating. You can't even go out. I mean, yeah, sure, I could go out, but nah, not on the pandemic. No, no. So you guys are painted. I need to focus a little bit more. And you need to be painted again, or did I hit you? No. Yes? No. Yes? God freaking damn it. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't paint you. I see that now. So yeah, I don't know what to do over the next few days, so I just gonna paint some stuff and maybe watch some movies or 2 or 3 or 5. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a bit of frustrating situation where you're just sitting here, can't do anything, and just think, yeah, sure. But hey, maybe in a few days I could get back into it and can stream it again, because now I have the time and it's the season, so yeah. I just, like I said, I just started yesterday with the Lord of the Ring Fellowship first one, because I have the DVD boxes or box here with all three movies. Sometimes my brain, hey, just say the Deutsch word, the German word for it, and I'm like, no, please don't do that to me. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. So that is done. Just need to wait a little bit more, I guess, until all the colors are dry to paint it with the next layer of the conversation. So these 3 are mostly done now, and I think until these guys are dried, because this will need some time, I will just paint again. The unit drones. And I really don't know what to eat, because I didn't really eat until now, because I just woke up and I thought to myself, yeah, sure, I could eat, but mostly I'm not really into, no, that I think I have a disorder or something, just to make sure I need to get my body a little bit thinner. But yeah, it's also, if you like me, who works from about 8, or who wakes up at 8, and then you don't really have the hunger feeling, then you would say, okay, sure, why not get some coffee or something like this. And I'm also not that kind of person, because who needs coffee? Coffee is for the weak. You don't need coffee, you need more things. No, I'm not really into that. So I'm mostly like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's get this going, and just do some, and then I just work something and get my break, and just then, because of the home office right now, I just gonna eat something while I'm working, just some bread, which has some vegetarian or vegan stuff on it. So yeah. I mean, I'm also mostly, I think now, a few days now, and I'm like mostly uh, a, a year vegetarian slash sometimes vegan, and it's not that kind of problem as I thought it would be. Especially now with all the products which came out to be vegetarian or vegan. This really helps. And the next big thing I want to do is, like I said, to make these guys a little bit more, because I already have mostly what I need for every army now. I have for my military order now the remotes, I have the Territarian, I have the Teutonic knives, which are freaking awesome. I have now my Eugene, I said, mostly my JSA completely. Just need I always forget what are the names, the funny looking droids with the with the with the pigtails. I forgot that. Karakaki, the the funny ones with the smiles on the face on their face screens, you could say. So yeah, that's going to be uh, uh, I need to make something. So yeah. And now we're going back to the paintings. So yeah. And with that, I think I am now done with the Combined Army starter pack, which is, of course, a little bit hard to play because you get an Umbra, a Diffractor, but the droids, the unit drones are really, really good. I never thought about it, but they are really good. I will say that now, because most of the times I would say, yeah, sure, why not? So, 3 are done, and the next 4 sitting next to them on the side of my table. Especially now with some other stuff I have, because I don't, like I said, I have 3 main systems now, which is one bigger now than the other is for myself is Infinity, but I just played a few months ago, and again a few last year again started with Malifaux. So yeah, I have some Lotus Eaters waiting for me here to be painted like all other monks from my from all of my Malifaux Ten Thunders faction. And yeah, like I said, the next unit drones are ready to be painted. The sniper, the one pack with the missile launcher, the sniper. I really like the sniper version of them because it's so freaking long. And I'm like, dude, what the heck is going on here? But yeah, I really like them. They're cool. They're looking awesome. I really like the look on them. And yeah, then I have one of my things done here. So these are now done. So we'll put them away for now. And just wanted to get started with these again to highlight the clothes a little bit more. I really don't know what to do with this, with the cloak here, not and with the clothes here. So I just start to make some highlights here and there to paint up a little bit more where you will see some of the edges a little bit more. Something like this areas here. Jesus. So, and again, a little bit here, because you can see here, and also a little bit of the clothes. Not much, but a little bit. So, yeah. Also, I started because I don't think I said it, but I just started some new RPG where I'm kind of interested in now, because I wanted to make. I really looked for something like, yeah, okay, cool, but where the goddamn mecha TTRPGs? I mean, I just never saw one, so I was like, yeah, sure, what the hell, mate? And I really get into one now, and bought it for myself the last days, because I got my payment for my job, and just started to read now the full core rulebook for Lancer, which is kind of interesting, because it's something, it's a more like, what would you say about it? It's more like you will play something like D&D, as you have a really, really high combat situated, combat related mech fighting for over the universe, and then you have some not so good. I thought about to myself, not really good downtime narrative play, which is a little bit of frustrating. You're very, how can you say that? It's very, not free. Yeah, very, not very focused on the narratives and the combat system. It's more focused on the combat system, as you can see more, and than anything else, because in Lancer you play like it said, a Lancer, so you're one of the bigger pilots in the universe, who needs to make order, or you can mostly play whatever you want. The universe is something like you live in an utopia-ish situation. So the only thing that happens is, yeah, humans just colonized the whole universe and other universes, and you have BlinkNet and Blink situations like wormholes, where you can get to another planet, or to be in another universe in a blink of an eye. Jokes really gets me there. And you're someone who's like I said, one of the Lancers, who needs to be, in order to make some order, or you can be a pirate, or something like this. And I really like the idea, and the downtime things you can do are really cool, because mostly they can help you with the missions. It's something like, you could say, what is the best thing about it to say now, Lancer? is about I think the best to say is about a focus more on the old Warhammer 40k stuff, like Deathwatch or Deathwatch. I forget all the other Black Crusade, something like this, where you get a mission, you need to do stuff to get to primary things, and then you have all the other things you need to do and get points for this. So it's more like that, and you can do some downtime before you go to on the mission. Something like, yeah, okay, I really know what happens, so I just want to make sure everything's fine for my on my Mac, or I need some more. I need some things, some ammunition or something like this, or okay, I need to drink with one of my friends here, or colleagues, or whatever. Yeah, it's really focused more on everything else than on the. It's more, like I said, it's more combat focused than anything else. So yeah. So now I'm at the end of the highlights for the Greysk part, because I just wanted to make some highlights here and there. And yeah, I really like the idea of it, but I don't know with which people you can play it, because it's heavily combat oriented, and I think it's okay for that. Like they said, yeah, you can have one mission just being something like this. And it's cool because mostly if you're a ton, so it's mostly with D20, so dice with 20 sides, and you need 10 or higher, so you have a 50-50 chance if it happens or not, or even if something really bad happens. It can happen, but it's more like, yeah, sure, we can work with this. So yeah, I just wanted to say I need a really really good party for it, that they can say, oh sure, yeah, I want to play that. It's one type where you can say that it's a little bit complicated, I would say, sometimes to make it really work. But yeah, I think it's a really fun situation to make that. So yeah. A little bit here, a little bit there to get this on the way. Hmm. 1.5 hours. Never thought of that talk. Or just be on this day, be this long streaming. Or not streaming, but just talk about it. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, but I think that's okay because the light comes really down on it. So, yeah. A little board here, here. So, and maybe a little bit here more. Yeah. That looks good, I guess. It's not what I thought about what it could look like, but yeah, sure, why not? And I think 1.5 hour is really good to say thanks for watching. And if you want to watch even more, you can go to everything else. I just make my channel the next few days a little bit better. So yeah, I will go now to make me something to eat and something to get a drink. So maybe I will stream later, or I don't know right now, but if you want to check out, I am at ShowsPariah on Twitter. So if you want to see something, or if you want to do something, you will mostly hear about it from there. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.